There he is. There he is. What's up? Let's try
I'm late.
to.
No, I'm
It's all
sorry.
right. Like, what do I do? Is my mic still messed up? Can
You
you hear me?
sound good to me.
All right. I think I had my earbud in. I was messing it all up. How you been, dude?
I'm all right, bro. I'm here, just
Yeah.
keeping busy. It's Monday. It's President's Day actually here, right,
Right.
in the
A
States.
holiday.
So,
I've never had this day off. Like, that's weird.
never?
Never. It's like never been a school day off until now. I'm not
Holy
complaining.
smokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, well, enjoy, I guess, have a presidential breakfast or
President.
something. I don't know.
Right.
I don't know. Whatever they make you.
Uh,
How you been, bro? How the hell you been?
yeah, been all right. Just like I don't know, same amount of busy. Like we've been talking about. But school's been all right. I'm glad I don't have to do that today. We had like 2 snow days last week, so I've just been sitting here catching up on all these projects I haven't been working on.
Yeah, I can only imagine, bro. I can only imagine.
Yeah, it
I want to give you a virtual high five
is.
for virtual somehow.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
just how it works.
right.
Looks like I'm doing a fireball or something, but whatever. We set off. It feels like we set off the year properly, man. And this record is still bubbling, and everybody
Yeah,
loves this record. Shouts to everybody's been checking out the breaking news record, of course.
yeah. I'm
Yeah,
super surprised on like the everyone's reactions because I mean, like to me, it's just I thought it was just like a goofy kind of like not one-off type track. At least that's how it kind of started from like my end. But then when you came along and did everything and it turned into like a serious thing, and now like everyone's like, yeah, that's a good track. Like that feeling of
dude.
follow this up now.
Yeah, I was laughing about the goofy thing because I think when I first heard it, I was like, "Yo, this is kind of different."
Yeah,
But it can work. Let's see what happens. I think I even said, "Yo, this is a little different than what I usually would thought." And
right.
it's like, yeah, I know. Like, yo, let's just make it happen. And
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
who knew?
it's up like mid last summer. I think that's when it kind of started, and then
Right.
it was like after an episode of like Roti and Poutine. I'm pretty sure, and I was like, I think, yeah. I was like, I think for like a week or two, I was like, nah, I'm not gonna bother. This is kind of a stupid track, and then this kind of like a goofy instrumental. And I was like, nah, I'm just go for it because you had said in like mid episode for something, you was like, yeah, Winslow, we need to.
Hmm.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
What's it? You
Okay.
can't get or something like that.
So you broke up a little bit on that part. Sorry, but
No,
yeah,
you don't ask, you'll never know. That kind.
yeah. You don't ask, you'll
Yeah,
never know. And it's always good to sometimes take healthy risk on situations anyway. You know
yeah.
what I mean? Just go if you have a little something, you never know. You're going to get an answer one way or the other. If it doesn't work
Right,
out,
right,
it
right.
doesn't work out. If it works out, it works out.
Exactly.
And I think that's the key to this whole thing here. So
Yeah, and it like came together, and everyone's like, "Oh, you guys are reviving the USDMPC." I'm like, "It's no, we're just part of it. We're just part
whoa,
of it."
whoa.
Yeah, I know the same comments. Oh, I didn't know there was drum and bass in America. It's like we still doing this, but I'm happy for any kind of comments. I haven't seen a whole lot of like negative yet, and that's usually a thing, which I try not to look for, but like you see it,
Yeah.
like YouTube comments or whatever.
Oh, they usually pop up whenever they pop up.
Yeah, right, right.
Trollitis. The trolls do a great job of scaring the hell out of people.
Man,
You
yeah.
know, uh,
It's the what you can have like 1,000 good comments and that one will still sting you.
and that one still come out. And
Yeah,
that's the funniest part about this whole thing. Like you'll see trillions. Yo, this is amazing. And then this
right.
one guy says, but he'll say something like, yeah, but you you shouldn't have put the string there or something like that.
Yeah,
And like, yo, what are you talking about?
yeah. Those comments are like pretty sure we saw one on like an Alex Perez track one day. I'm like, who's trying to tell Alex Perez how to like produce?
Yeah, who?
Yeah,
Yeah, and it happens, bro. It just means that everybody has a certain kind of love.
yeah,
So
yeah. It's
it's all respect to people on that.
no, seriously, yeah. And all right, we got a question. It's from Simon last week. Liquid Podcast. Everybody go listen. Yes. How did the title "Breaking News" come about? I'm pretty sure that's just what I named it at first. Like this,
Yeah, pretty
because
much.
yeah, when I did like the instrumental, like the only reason it was called "Breaking News" is because there's all these goofy like news clip audio of like when interviews go wrong and stuff like that, and like the old one, like "Oh Lord Jesus is fire." It's that one, and all those when like it goes wrong. And I just like put those in there, and I was actually going to send that off first, and I was like, no, that's too goofy. Plus, I could never like clear those samples. So now I sent you the instrumental to make it serious, and then you like still ran with it, which was nice. Yeah,
Yeah, I
like this
think
whole thing.
I was trying to figure out where did the idea for breaking news come from, but I was like, all right, let me see, let's just start with something.
Yeah, yeah,
And I have to say, like the introduction with this with the way the drums and the way that shit was kicking in the
mm,
beginning, it was a that's where everything sort of just really started for me creative wise as well, where it
yeah.
was just like, all right, what are we talking about? You know,
You're right,
and communions and unions they won't suffer influence we lose it like so, and then it just turned into this
right.
news
This
break
whole
and it was just like oh and
yeah,
it just felt like a coiling up and then it
mm,
just released pretty much creatively for me but
yeah,
you know I was just really more excited about how we performed on it, like
right.
I was like, so what is he going to do on this? And then this for me, right? There's
Mm,
always a time in a record that I know personally when I really like it,
mm,
and it always happens about 3 quarters in, where I
right.
just have this woo. I do it once, and I already know. All right, this is good.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah.
And that happened on this record here too as well. So
That's kind of
yeah, yeah,
how I
basically.
felt too. Because like looking back through it now, it's like it's real simple. But like that's kind of the whole like vibe of it. It's just fun, simple. Like there's you can't really complain because it just I don't know. I think it makes you just feel good. Like that kind of
Yeah,
like
who wants to
it's just
complain?
all there. Yeah, it's not like oh
Yeah,
your
well,
snares is like this or your the melody's not that catchy. It's like doesn't matter for like 4.5 minutes gets you out your seat, right?
yeah, like I mean, that's I guess that's our goal for this, right? Is to get you out of your seat for
Yeah,
4 minutes
for sure.
and some change. And seems like a lot of people got out of their seat. That's a good
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, seriously. Yeah. So what have you been up to lately? Just any tracks? Any? I know we have like a gig coming
uh,
up in a couple weeks.
yeah, we got to get shout outs to
Yeah.
Dallas, right? Is it Dallas?
Yep. Dallas.
My man, no, so no, cannot wait. It's pretty much the return. I haven't done a show in a long time.
Man.
Um,
Yeah.
I didn't. At first I would tell you that I'm not the most wanting to perform guy, but as of
Hmm.
like this COVID era got you
Yeah. Something.
fiending for a stage, something like, yo, you realize it's a superpower you have
Mm.
and you should take care of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like a.
So I'm looking forward to that.
Nah. Yeah. Me too, man. Then being able to like see what happens like together. I don't know because like feel like we have like even just with the track you can kind of tell like we were
Hmm.
thinking of kind of similar things and just honestly like kind of how DJ, how like me trying to DJ and then you do your thing and see how that works out. Because
Oh
yeah,
man.
that's like another bucket list right there. I mean, come on. Like I'm the new guy, but you're track, you know. So I gotta like up my level a little bit.
What's that? Hold on, let me see something. It says Serendipity is actually giving us the breaking news right now. And today in our news, a lorry full of wigs crashed on the motorway just outside London. Police
Yeah,
are combing the area.
it's
Combing
Josh.
the
It's
area.
always with the yeah. No. Oh
Yeah, I
yeah.
hope, I hope it
I
don't.
know we're
Yeah,
supposed
so.
to mention there's a music video for breaking news tomorrow on
Oh,
Hospital Channel.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, because I was just watching. It's good. Yeah, just to keep that whole thing going. So there's another
Yeah,
video, or there is a video tomorrow, and
yeah. So,
then
and we'll be breaking more news in that case, I guess, right? So,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, Yeah. All right, we got
And
another.
what do you got there?
Yeah. Hey Mac, Harry from Canada, another North American drum and bass producer. Go follow him. Says how long did it take for the EP to come out? So
Ah,
I don't know. I don't even think about that. It was pretty fast. No, because I want to say like 6 months. No, not even that long. Was it November when I sent everything, or I don't know.
I think it
It was
was about November time,
yeah,
early November,
mm,
particularly.
yeah, and then yeah, I think turnaround's kind of been pretty fast. I mean, it's hospital and they kind of work like every week, so it just
Yeah,
makes
shout outs to everybody behind the scenes at hospital as
yeah,
well, man.
seriously.
They were on top of this more than I even understood, and I was like, oh, okay, we got something special here.
No, it's the
Yeah,
like biggest thing is like when something's going on, like you're gonna know, and it's like no one's gonna let you forget. In a good way, like everything's just super organized. So I'm just like, all right, I don't have to do much usually, unless it's
don't
just
have
like
to do much.
tweak a track or come up with the artwork. That wasn't bad. That was just like sitting here bored and like, oh, I could do this, and then it's like, oh, okay. Like I just like fish a little bit. Like, what if I tried this and no one says no? So then I just go for it anyway, and that's how most of these things happen.
Just
Like
peek
if
it out and see what happens.
it's
What
like
if
it's
I
too
did
much,
this?
just this. um, Basers. I guess that's Shamin. Shout out Shamin.
Shamin,
Yeah, as
yes.
to be a video for all the tunes. There's just like an official video for breaking news so far, but you could always try the other ones. I don't know what I do. I think we tried one. We're going to try to put like all the tracks kind of in like one video at first, because like
Mm-hmm.
video idea was like supposed to be me like going to like the grocery store and picking out teas and like being confused and all this stuff. And that was supposed to be like one of the headlines, and that didn't work out because like getting the camera in stores during COVID, it's not.
Right.
Yeah, so we ended up.
Lord have
Well, you'll
mercy.
see what the video ended up being yesterday or
Yeah,
two
there's
stuff.
a lot of
Yeah,
fun in the
both
video.
got
It's
into
pretty
it.
to the it's to the point. Uh, that's the best I could say. It's to the point.
Yeah,
That's the best. Yeah, where we are bringing the news to you, and then we have way too much fun doing that, and
yeah,
pretty much the best way to explain.
that's it.
Try to say it nicely. You get the sports, you get the
Yeah,
weather,
that's exactly what
you
you think
get
it's supposed to be.
you know you get emergency break, you get everything. You get what's in the news, and this is
Right, right.
the best news. Shouts to Astro, salute, sir. Dallas in the house, out
MTS,
here chilling with us. Yeah, MC Astro himself.
yeah, big up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a quest. Any sneaky VIPs in rotation in the works? Whenever I finish it, there's like the original version of Breaking News. I'm just gonna call that a VIP with all like the stupid vocals on it. And then there's a
Mm.
couple more just because I'm like, oh, I'm playing shows now. Let me like make danceable versions of tracks that you normally just listen to. Like
Yeah.
the
Oh.
yeah.
hmm
No, go
No, I was
ahead.
gonna say that you guys should go ahead and check out Winslow's YouTube page.
Uh,
He did a really cool breakdown of breaking news that I think you guys would enjoy
oh yeah,
over
good.
the top.
That.
You know, I was watching it the other day and I was like, yeah, is that my voice? I
Right.
literally forgot what I sounded like for a minute too. It's like, oh, now look at that.
No, it's
Uh,
yeah. I know that feel. Um, Pierre Zar asks, "Is there another track in the works?" Not yet, but there could be. Yeah, we could always. Yeah,
hmm I'm sure
yeah.
they would love it. Sure you would love it.
All that.
Shouts to Czar too. That's Czar. Czar's another producer cat that's been out here putting in some work. So big
No,
salute to him.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
think
yeah, yeah.
messaged me a couple of days ago. Nice. Any more? There's one question. Yeah, like if you guys have any questions, just stick them in the comments and we'll get to it.
Hey, shouts to Reggie. Yo, the baby girl is beautiful, growing, lovely. Yeah, man, she's great. Naya is amazing, and she's everything to live for. Thank you for asking.
All right, Track, got a question for you. Are you a big tea drinker? And if so, what's your favorite mug that you own?
I had a mug that said peace on it,
Hmm.
but now it's worn out. You can't see
Yeah.
peace on it anymore. Uh, I kind of left tea alone, but I'm back on it again.
Mm,
I just don't know what I want to be my next favorite taste of tea, I guess, right now.
yeah.
That person must be proper English to be asking me that
Yeah,
right there, right?
yeah. The I know who it is. There's probably gonna be more comments on like you need to do. I don't want to say anything tea related. I don't see. I know why it's still going on, but I don't want to make it any worse than it already is.
Yo, is tea time still happening in London? Do they still do tea time?
Here we go. This is why we get. This is how we get blocked from Kevin Hayes. I mean, I don't know. I want to answer, but I don't know. Somebody, a representative
Oh
from the
boy.
UK, please let us know. Is this a thing?
I miss you guys, and I want to see you guys soon, sometime. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. It's a lot of work to be had,
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
just, I'm just so you know, for everybody, I'm T.R.A.C. New York City Zone. Dropped a whole bunch of dope records on V Recordings, and worked with a lot of great producers and things of that nature. You probably would have saw me more, not heard of me, but saw me more if I
Mm,
didn't have a pretty bad accident with the knee, and kind of hurt myself really bad, and I didn't know
man,
what to do, you know.
no,
So,
yeah,
COVID added another year, so
yeah,
rehab was slow. The good news to all of that is that I'm pretty much back on my feet as good as I can be for now,
yeah. Right,
and
yeah.
I'm looking
That's
forward to
good.
getting back to traveling and catching up with everybody. So I miss being abroad right now, and I hope to see everyone at some point.
It,
You know what I mean?
me, it feels like a blip that happened that whole weekend for hospitality. So I'm ready to go
Oh.
back, like for sure.
Yeah, how was that? Yeah, talk about that, man.
Man,
How was that situation?
it was like 2 days of is this really happening, and then you go back home.
Oh wow.
No, yeah, it was. No, it was great though. Just like getting there and like everything feels oddly familiar, but it's completely different. And
Hmm.
then like walking through like the festival, I don't, I don't know. Maybe it's still like my head, but I don't expect to get like, hey, that's Winslow. Just like, just say you're just another person at the festival. Then people are like, yo, you're the guy. I'm like, I can't hide. Yeah,
Yeah,
it was
man.
good. It was great. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean that is that was that your first time
yeah,
abroad at the time? So
yeah.
so
First,
you kind of got
thrown
drum
right
and
in.
bass culture shocked. Yeah,
Oh yeah,
you were
because
thrown
like
into the
every
wolves.
we're just walking by, and then eventually I like met up like everybody you talked to like on the internet for years, and then it was just like for the whole basically 2 days it was me and then Joe Goss who helps run Solvent or run Solvent basically. Shout out Joe if you're on here. Not to say that no one else does, but and then Alaire, Sani from Haskell and Alaire. It was just
Mm.
like us three, just kind of like what's going on. Why Joe was just like, oh, that's LSB. Let's go talk to him. I'm like, sure. No, that's Metric. Let's go talk to him. Oh, over there is Dynamite and Crust. You should go say
Yeah, they're just
something. I'm
over
just
there
like,
too.
come on, man, and just like let me breathe for a second.
Yeah, that happens a lot. There was a couple times where I just ran into people just walking the streets going, "Hey," and they're like, "Hey, what's going on, track? Hey,
Yeah,
what
that
you know?"
happened. Yeah, that happened too. Too. I was like,
Yeah, that.
took the Uber back to the hotel. It's like the first night, and then I'm just like walking, kind of like a block towards the hotel, and then Fava MC is just like, Winslow, how you doing, man? They're like, let's. You want to go get a drink? I'm like, it's 3 a.m. I want to go to sleep. I'm not used to this.
Oh man,
Yeah, just
yeah,
very.
and it's a culture, man. And to be honest, man, when you feel, London is church, man. London is church. That's the gospel of drum and bass out there. So you get to see it at its livest, at its
Yeah,
realest. and it's just a whole nother it's just a whole nother level of you know, I don't want to compare it to us, but it always gets compared
No,
anyway. We have our moments, they live our moments. You
right,
know what
yeah,
I mean? They are the moment, pretty much. So big salute to all you cats over there doing an inspirational job for
right.
us
It's like
on
you
that level.
go years just watching like the after movie videos of like festival and hospitality and Let It Roll and all that stuff, and then like you're in the middle
Right.
of it and it feels like completely different. Just like I know this, but it's like happening right around me. It's just like I don't know. You just kind of want to sit there and watch instead of do anything. Like play a set in front of a bunch of people the first time. They're like,
Ladies and gentlemen, we have
right.
Winslow here. He's about to get on right now.
Yeah, I'm just hanging out in the crowd, like in the area before it's time to go, and someone just like I just see him like make a beeline. They're like, "You ready to go on in like 20 minutes?" I'm like, "Oh, it's real." Yeah,
Lord. Yeah, and it's you get thrown in, and you know what? You did well, of
yeah,
course, and
good.
that's all that really matters at the end of the day. But
Talk about
welcome to showbiz, I guess, in some form.
right. Yeah,
Welcome to that shit.
man. It
But
was great. I'm happy to hopefully go back. Like it's going to be another like weekend thing because job.
oh, weekends. I
Yeah,
mean,
unless I just stop
you
teaching.
should. Ah, you also don't, teachers. You should like July, August. You get like super free time then.
Yeah, yeah.
That wouldn't be a bad, you know.
It's part of August, so we're trying to figure out
Right.
stuff in between there. But yeah. And then the woods is
Yeah.
in September, so that's like
Ah.
yeah. So it's still a weekend, but it'll be all right. Yeah,
The weekend is great, brother. The weekend is great.
yeah. Just sleep the
The
whole plane
weekend is great.
there and the whole plane right back.
Yeah, it's funny. Well, for me, the ride to the UK is just as long as the ride to California, I believe.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah, so it's like I guess for me it feels shorter than what it is,
Mm,
nonstop wise and stuff. But
yeah.
yeah, I just
Hey, you can fly like straight from New York though, right?
yeah,
Oh
right.
yeah, because I had to go
Dude,
to.
hold up. You are here, man. Talk about Kansas City drum and bass. What's going on in the middle of America, bro? Holy smokes. I'm always shocked. Look,
Right.
shouts to Atlanta.
Yeah, yeah.
Shouts to well, Tampa's always been on the map. ATL has been popping like a oil well. There's
Right.
all these places that are emerging, and even New Orleans and all that. So yeah,
Good.
let me know what's going on your side of the world, man.
Man, this it's growing. It's still. I feel like it's still trying to find like that crossover from just like the general like EDM crowd, that kind of thing. They just go out
Mm,
to the club, but like they're not out necessarily to see like drum and bass, but like if it's there, it's the party and all that. Which is why there's still like a lot of kind of dance floor names and stuff coming through and like that kind of thing because that's kind of what's I mean it's drum and bass obviously, but I mean it's still like it's trying to find like that crossover to like where do I fit in kind of thing. So
right.
like who was Sinistar was here last year,
Oh,
Jim
good
Hawks,
dude.
Box Plot. I opened for Box Plot last year and then Rusco a couple months ago I want to say. And then
Yeah,
like
Roscoe's been playing some drum and bass from what I heard, man.
yeah, yeah, yeah. And then there's more um yeah, because he just had like a not just well had EP like a couple months ago on a Souped Up Serums label, which was sick.
Oh,
So yeah. Um then there's some stuff coming up in a couple weeks. The same guy we're playing with on the second's coming here, but that hasn't been announced yet. Um yeah, so it's just kind of like things are growing and like I know the promoters and stuff that are running things are good friends now. So they're like, yeah, we're trying to get more stuff going on because there's always kind of been like a small scene on like in KC and St. Louis
right,
where I
right,
like grew up and everything before, and so it's budding. It's still kind of like the flyover city, the connector city. Like you come here before you go to like Denver, or you come here before you go to Detroit or something like that. But it's growing. Yeah,
ah,
yeah. Then
and I'm
people,
happy. I'm just happy to hear about all that growth. To be
yeah,
honest,
then people are like, oh, well, you're here now. So you make something happen. Like I don't
It's
like let me
you are instilled with the responsibility
right. They're
of
like, oh,
instilling drum and bass.
you're an hospital artist and you're in Kansas City. Can we get a hospitality? I'm like, I don't think it works like that. Yeah. I mean that'd be sick to have like a
What's that?
hospital
What's that?
Kansas City or any. I mean, I think there was like years and years ago there was hospitality LA, wasn't there? But that was ages ago.
Oh man.
Trying to make
Hey,
something.
Shaman's got a question for you here.
It was,
Shaman, Bass Roots is shouts to Bass Roots.
yeah.
Uh, this is where you could find us, both
Right.
of us actually, and we've been working hard to do very professional things.
Yeah.
And one of the people on our squad is Shaman, and Shaman gets commended every time because she's helping a lot of dreams happen, and she's part of the system. But she has a question for my man Winslow, and
All
is
right.
what are some of your goals and aspirations for 2022?
Take over the world. No.
That's it.
Yeah. I don't know. Just to keep this little wave going. Just keep the energy moving. Try not to get too caught up in everything because like for a while it was like, oh, it's hospital. I can't mess around anymore. I got to make serious stuff. And the whole time it's just no, just do what you want. And that's been sick. So mostly it's making more tracks. Hopefully. Well, yeah.
Yeah,
Because
making
I'm
more
just, I'm
tracks
still
and
like
keeping it
I'm like
popping.
finishing up the next thing right now that I have to turn in. So yeah,
Mm.
so it's definitely that,
The
and then
boy.
playing. Oh wait, what? What you want to say?
Now I was going to say that a hospital's keeping you pretty busy there, man. That's what's up, man.
I mean, yeah, and then I'm always just like I'm still just like I'm not doing something. Let me just work on an idea or a track, and then that comes. Yeah, I feel like I'm in a good like spot where I'm just working on stuff and not like forcing it, but not like nothing's happening at the moment. So I hate that.
Mm.
So that's good. Just like the inspiration keeps going, and then like try and just play more shows. Mostly just like work around my schedule. I'm still like it's getting to the point to where it's like, do I want to full on go DJ if things open, or do I just want to stay in the classroom and try to do it? I'm at that point.
What do you teach in the classroom?
Orchestra,
Orchestra. Oh,
yeah.
damn, you're
So
not
still
far at all
music,
from anything.
yeah. So I mean,
Yeah.
I'm still happy. Like my whole like big I don't know life goal has been just like music full time. So I mean, I'm
Oh,
still
man.
it's still music, but I would love to just like go back to producing full time, just a little bit. Like I know I probably won't be like the 40-year veteran teacher. I don't know if I could do like the same thing just forever, just because that's me. But I still like love it.
Hmm.
But
Right.
do I want to take that leap? You know?
Yeah. Hey, anything
Yeah,
can happen,
yeah.
as they
I
say,
know,
man.
right? Just like
You know,
yeah, every other week is like, oh, my mom is like, oh, I saw you did something new in the UK. Are you gonna move? You gonna move away from me? It's like let's not go that far yet. I'm not that.
wait till the video
Yeah,
drops.
seriously.
Wait till the video drops. Your mom's just gonna look at you like this.
Right.
You're
No,
like,
she
whoa, what's
she looks
going
at
on?
she's like, oh, look at you dressed up all funny. It's like, all right. No, but
Oh man.
yeah, it's good though.
Yeah.
Something.
It's a good time, man. And it's still the beginning of the year. And if this is what the beginning of the year looks like for you, then brace yourself, homie.
Yeah.
A little
Yeah.
sidebar, shouts to Bookham.
Oh yeah.
He was on his own tour. He was on his own tour with Ronnie Size and Dynamite. And he, in the midst of it all, was hitting me up about, bruv, what is this joint right here? What is this? It's like, what are you talking about? This one
Uh,
that's coming from hospital, breaking news. He said, it's not a game. Actually, he said, it's not a fucking game, actually. And I was
gee.
shocked that Danny cursed at me a little. I was like, you're cursing at me? Why? And he really, really like, and when you get the god, like, the gods of this stuff, man, to be like
Right.
loving the vibe, then you're doing something right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah. That was a shock getting that call. He's just like, yo, where you been? Like, I've never heard any of this. Like, what are you doing? And it's like, I don't know, man. I only became semi-relevant in the past year somehow. So that's what I'm just trying to ride right now,
Right.
man. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
man.
it's been exciting though. Yeah, man.
Any more
Yeah, don't
questions there? I'm
forget
trying to.
the music video tomorrow. You can watch us in front of a green screen tell the news on the hospital YouTube. Okay.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
broadcasting.
live.
Everybody's there. Shouts to Marky. What up, Marky?
Yo,
Marky's in the
sick.
building.
Yeah, that was one
Sugar
person there.
Brad.
Like, yeah, come talk to Marky. Weekend in the woods. I was like, are you serious? And then we just like this conversation. I'm trying not to lose it. He's just the nicest guy.
Yeah. Marky is an absolute. Yeah, that guy right.
Yeah,
Marky's a good dude, man. He's a good dude. Shouts to
yeah,
Valiant. Valiant's in the building. My RAP man in the place. What's good?
yeah.
Um,
What's is any news about new episodes? You guys like stopping it? Are you coming back?
we've been huddling up. We've been thinking about it hard.
Yeah.
I guess. I guess we'll have a news break for that at some point.
All right.
So I think we want to start off special. It's the best thing I'm gonna tell you guys
Yeah.
right now. And special is good because we'll see. I'm
All right.
hoping that this and I don't want to jinx, knock on some kind of wood here, but they talking about some new variant business that's showing
Yeah.
up
Yeah.
that looks like this, but it acts like this, and it's stealthy. And I was like, yo, come on, let's get our stuff together. You know, it feels like everything's going down a bit, so it's a little bit more easier. So let's take advantage of this little window, and if in that window, we're probably going to try and figure out, you know, let's do the roti and poutine thing and get it
Like,
over with.
sure.
Shouts to Odie. What up, Odie? My man Odie.
All right. I had a question for both of us. What's your favorite thing about drum and bass?
That's not even fair. That's not a fair question.
That's not it. Can I say everything? Well, I don't know.
Yeah, that's
All the good stuff and none of the negative stuff. There you go.
yeah.
Cop out answer.
Yeah. If I can give you some type of philosophical answer, I love. I don't have an answer. I don't have an answer.
Yeah.
Forget
All
about it.
right. I'll just
Yeah.
okay. Real answer.
Yeah.
It's mostly just like the versatility. I think you can. So much happens in like this little area of tempo. It's just like you can have caliber, but then you can have noisier, and you can tell like where
Mm-hmm.
they kind of link up in the middle. Like
Yep.
what's similar and like what's different, and then you can have rollers and jump up and liquid and everything, and then you can go like halftime and soulful and kind of hip hop, and you just yeah. For me, like that's just
Yeah.
what works. Like
It's electronic orchestration. Long short. It's electronic orchestration.
yeah, yeah,
Um,
yeah.
yeah, I can't fight that.
I had my whole stint in like the EDM world and progressive house, and it was cool, but just like I felt like I was limited. Maybe me personally, but I just like I didn't feel like when you start a track, it's like oh I'm already doing this, and it's like a routine and stuff is just kind of repetitive, but in a way that like if I want to do more, I gotta like you can't. Not that you can't, but it's just like it's tough, and then to get anywhere with it too. I think
Hmm.
it's kind of like if you break the mold, there's not much unless it's like it's really good and you undeniably you can't ignore it kind of thing. It's just like you're another person in a EDM machine. I don't know. That was supposed. It sounded
Hmm.
there, and I didn't get it out. So that's why I make the tracks, and you're the lyricist. So
That make the whole world sing. We make the tracks that. Nah, anyway. But
right,
shouts to Ilmatica. I see you up in here, brother. Hope all's good. I just saw a question in here, man.
right. Question.
Just saw a question.
Oh,
So
from
question.
Mike. How about I would love to come to Stockholm and then just
Oh
take
hell yeah.
yes, and then yeah, get Seba to teach me how to make amen drum, amen breaks sound good. Just learn from that guy.
What? Sit down with Seba in Stockholm? I
yeah,
heard Sweden is a very nice place already. That just brought chills. And I know it's cold
see?
out there a little bit sometimes.
Right. That's exactly. I'm not the fan of cold. It was just like a blizzard here 2 days ago. Like we were out of school, everything, and now it's 60 degrees outside right now. Yeah, that's how it is in the Midwest. Just like bipolar weather this time of year. But yeah, that'd be sick to
That'd
go in.
be crazy to do. Yeah. But again, guys, tomorrow y'all should just go ahead and click the premiere on the hospital channel on YouTube.
Yeah,
It will be the official music video uh, of breaking news. Dude, the record's been hot for since January, I believe, or something like that. So, we going into the spring. So,
right.
that's commendable. That's really dope, man. And shouts to Hospital Records for just
Yeah,
being behind something like this. And your whole project is actually dope. Mad intense. Come on,
dude,
I'm even. Let me not.
I'm really excited, really happy about it. Just kind of like I think people, not that people are starting to like get it, my flavor of like drum and bass, but it's starting to be like, oh, okay, it's a serious. Like he's not. They're giving him a chance. I'm like, what did Hospital do signing this guy? There's 40 other people. And now it's like, okay.
Well, do
Yeah.
you have a description for the kind of stuff you do, or
What I? Oh man, that's a hard question. I'm just called. I just go with whatever happens. That's it. Yeah, which is kind of it sucks because I get like I'll make 10 other tracks that sound like the same vibe, and then I'm like, damn, I gotta stop doing that. Just letting what happens.
just let what happens happens?
Yeah, but that's kind of it. Just here goes nothing. There you go. That thing. I swear I say that before everything. I'm just like I don't know if it's gonna work, but we're gonna find out.
Yeah,
The,
so
the
it's that
art.
Syrian says, can we have a live version of breaking news right now? Track doing the verses. I guess you don't know about time lapse, man. It'll sound like the sloppiest clang fest you ever heard,
Oh yeah,
and
it'll
an
be.
offbeat MC.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, we can try. We can try and work on that for like the Dallas show. See if we can pull that off. Just play the
You do it
instrumental.
like
You can.
yeah, or you could just do the human beatbox, boom, 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 or
Yeah.
whatever.
Dun,
And
dun,
just
dun, 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 dun,
you know.
dun. That's like, yeah, I can do that part.
Holy shit! But that Valiant said,
Ooh,
if you guys could pick just one of your tunes to represent you, what would it be?
that's a
Okay, go Valiant with the big questions. See, look, always.
always probably. Huh. It might be breaking news for me. It's like either that one or I don't know, Mumbles of Grace. I feel like that was that one.
Yeah, that was a dope. Yeah.
I think breaking news is like peak me what I'm trying to like do music wise. What about you though? You got like a long catalog
So
to pick from.
yeah, I got I got happiness, depression. I got mad. I got not so mad. I got kind of mad.
Mm.
Whatever. But overall, probably high ground still is probably the one for me overall. Both mixes, the Lensman remix and the original
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Subwoofers.
Man.
Yeah. So yeah, high ground would be the one now because who knows
Nah.
what tomorrow might bring. You know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That was like I think my introduction to you was from is something with you and some Morphics. I think it might have been on his first album on North Quarter. I think
Oh, what you do?
yeah, 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 yeah. Like
Yeah,
that
I love that EP. Detroit something, like what it was called. That was dope. Yeah. Do what you
Detroit Hay.
do. Yeah, it was just
Yeah,
fire.
yeah, yeah. That one.
Detroit Hayes. Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah, that was like
yeah.
fan out on some Morphics. It's like for a second and all his tracks. That's like someone that
Oh
I
man.
like I just want more music from all the time. He's supposed to be here. Like
Yeah, yeah.
back
He's coming
over
over.
a couple weeks.
Yeah. Yep, yep. I'm gonna. I don't want to say too much, but we're linking up sometime in April as well.
Nice.
Uh, I'm just waiting for other people to say what they need, so I don't want to be the first one to be like, oh, why you do it before us? So
Right, right.
that's a good thing. Yeah. So yeah. So Morphix is my brother. My, we pretty much came up at the same time.
Mhm.
There was a lot of good stuff we all done over the years. So he knows, man. Big up some my man some Morphix.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Man. All right. How much? I won't take up your time. Don't you have to leave in like 20 minutes?
Who me? No,
Yeah.
I got a little bit more. I got a little bit more. I got a little bit. They pushed it down, but I mean, yeah, I'm here. While we here, accent.
Right.
You know what I mean?
All right. Anybody
While
else?
we here, accent.
Anyone in a tea time VIP with track? I don't know. We'll see.
Tea time, V.
Yeah, like the what's it? Like the podcast theme song when I was like that we had made or he made for like the podcast I was doing like a while ago and haven't
Mm-hmm.
back to. But yeah, that'd be sick.
Tea time.
Yeah, I'll send you the instrumental at some point. You'll see. Anyone else got some questions before we call it a wrap? It's been nice to hang out though, man. All these people joining.
All these people in this
Yep.
place.
Don't you want to know our thoughts about drum and bass? From my point of view, 174 isn't as good as 170, but then 171 is like illegal. And then, not
Oh boy. Yeah, I guess they
good though.
big up stateside. Crispy, what's up?
Yeah. You got anything, in the works like this, like coming out anytime soon?
There is a lot being put together. I'm working with a lot of dope artists. Shouts to Czar, of course. Shouts to Slater. Shouts to a few other things that's down the pipe. I also should mention that there was a project that I kind of fell back on, and I'm gonna start re-promoting it a little bit, just a little
Yeah.
bit, and that's the Sonically Speaking album that we dropped late last year.
Mhm.
Just feel like it just needs a little bit
Yep.
more. Yeah, I fell off, and I can't get into why I fell off. But just
Just
know I
talk
fell
about it.
off.
Let's talk about it right now.
Say it again.
So you just
No,
talk.
we can't talk about no. But I fell off, and just one. I felt like it was getting such great, the daily workings of putting it out there. Jazzy, shouts to Jazzy Jeff for showing mad love on the show,
That's what's up.
playing records on there. The responses have been great. And
Yeah.
shouts to Maverick Soul, who's probably somewhere in the forest right now, getting his own thing go together. But I just feel like, you know, for what it's worth and for what it is and for all the work that's done, I need to just go ahead and do this one more time. Just get it out to a bit more people and take
Yeah.
it from there. Yeah.
That's
Yes. It's a really, I think it's a really good piece of work that we created. So
yeah,
got to
dude.
take good care of it. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it had me hooked for like, yeah, just listen to it all the time. Just like you two going, and then just seeing like Maverick, just how like so much of a like producer he is, and just like does like everything he like does. Yeah, it was sick.
Yeah, he's amazing. He puts a lot of I know he's one of those he's like Caliber to me where it's like I don't want to see what you guys do behind the scenes because I feel like it would
Right.
spoil any secrets. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you run into guys and you go, "Yo, it's so amazing how you made this," and then you go there and the guy just like hits a button and you're like, "Oh, that,"
Yeah.
it's like, "No, I thought there was a little bit more to this." And, you know.
Yeah.
And there are people that actually go through the levels. There's dudes that they'll just they'll beat on the desk and
Mhm.
then add some reverb and things and it becomes something super crazy in the record. So, but
Yeah, dude,
yeah, I
really.
feel like for me, secrets should be kept. The game
All
is
right.
to be sold, not to be told, as they say.
Yeah, yeah, that kind of goes against everything. I'm just like, let me just tell everyone how I do this. Yeah, but no, I know what you mean. Yeah,
Hmm. Yeah, and that's what's up. But that's what you got some stuff coming up. I got some. We're both going to be pretty busy. Stateside, you should be proud of your boys. 1,000%. You know, pack.
Or
You know, we're out here doing it for
as every
real,
other
and
random comment, we're reviving the drum and bass scene over here. That
we're
does
saving American drum and bass. Holy smokes!
it's fine. It's growing. It's good. It's just
Oh no.
COVID kind of knocked everyone out. But anyway, breaking news video tomorrow. Don't forget that. You should. This is where we say follow us on all our socials. And if you want to see us anywhere in the U.S., contact Shaman at bassroots.com.
Whoop,
And if
whoop.
you want to, I don't know, what's your, if you want to see me anywhere else, Clinic. Yep, Chris at clinictalent.com. That way I can come overseas and all during the summer. My whole summer's block is open. So this is where I'm supposed to be like, just I'll play for pennies. Just get me over there for a cup of tea. Just
Don't
properly
say
made
that too
cup of
loud,
tea.
bro. Because
No.
all we need is for like a good percentage of these people be promoters. Oh, that's what he said. Oh boy.
Yeah, no, no,
Um,
no. Yeah. Anybody else got anything for the good of the order? We can just go back to sleep. Let's see what this cat's doing. It's been knocking at my door this past whole hour.
oh Lord.
Yeah, cat's in the music video too, by the way. So you got to watch it.
Oh yeah, the cat makes tells his own news. That's right.
Just yeah,
I forgot all about that. That's right. There's a bunch of stuff in the video, man. There's we don't want to kill it for you guys, but there's just a bunch of really cool stuff, and it's to the point. And yeah, I was really happy with how everything came out. I was just mad about my soccer team. I will
yeah.
say that shouts to Matt. I got to say, yo, my team was doing better than that, and you know it.
Jeez.
you know, anger
Oh
now
yeah,
coming out. But
cat has a feature. I think he does not. He didn't want to be in it until I just like lifted him up and tossed him on the desk,
he
just
did
so it looked like he was doing
that.
stuff. Yeah, that'll be there.
He's like,
Yeah, just put a treat up there. And he was like, "Oh, this is not so bad." And then he wants to get down.
oh man, he did
Yeah.
have that look like I do want to get down in the video. Like, what am I doing up here? Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah. And shouts to Athena if that's Athena from Texas, I believe, probably.
no, it's a different Athena. She's been. Let's just talk about Athena real quick. So she's had all these releases on like Shogun lately. It's got something on the. I can't talk about it yet because I I can't reveal that.
Okay.
But just been working like super hard. I can tell, and just like really progressing. It
hmm
makes me like, oh, I should have thought. I wish I would have thought of that. Like when I listen to a track, you know, you have like that idea. It's like,
Right.
man, why couldn't I think of something like that? So, yeah, it's going to be more famous than all of us soon. So, you heard it here first, people. I
Yeah,
don't
you
know.
heard it here first.
Right.
Oh, is that? I saw my boy Paul walking here. What up, Paul? Paul SG, Jazznick's crew,
Wow.
coming in the building.
Talk about just another legend. All
Yeah,
right.
talk about
Yeah,
another legend on the scene. Jesus, legendaries.
serious.
Uh,
All right. Well, I'm gonna let you go.
yeah.
Do your thing. I will see you in a couple weeks.
See you in a
Dallas.
couple weeks.
Yep.
Yeah, again,
Yeah.
virtual high fives again and
Yeah.
virtual
Like I
fireballs or
did.
whatever.
And
We
thanks
did.
for
I think we did great.
asking questions, all that stuff. You know where to find us. Yeah, all the
And
time.
that's it.
Yeah, that's it. We have broken the news.
yes,
More
sir.
2 o'clock tomorrow. I think. Well, I don't know what. Anyway.
Whatever time it is. I think I meant to look at the time, but I was like, oh, forget about it.
Yeah. Alrighty. I will talk to you later, man.
Yeah, peace, y'all.
See ya.
Peace.
Later, everyone.